Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minecraft. So, in the last kind of video I uploaded was basically um, showing you guys that I built Disneyland. Yeah, it's crazy and it took forever. So, in this video I'm just going to give you a tour. So, Disneyland this way. So, if we go through this tunnel, I'm gonna show you the entrance to Disneyland. So, yeah, it's a long story of why, because, well, why I built it, because in the last kind of video I showed you the 100 Acre Wood Hotel, and after I built that, I was like, we should build Disneyland, and it was a crazy idea, and we actually did it, and it looks amazing. So I'm gonna give you a tour of it. So this is the sign that I built, and it looks amazing. I think I really like it. I really like it. So this bit is just an outdoors bit with a couple of seats, flags, and like a pond. Just a bit like, you know, just kind of there, so that people can kind of just see it and just sit down and just chill. So this is a train station that where there should be some mine carts in here. So this is how we actually get to the theme park. So we go across the bridge that my girlfriend built, um, which I loved, like the vines, like the glow berries or vines or whatever. And then we can just see the castle, which looks amazing. So we're nearly there. So this is like another train station on the other side, which has a couple of Mickey Mouses. And yeah, I think it looks really good. So thing with this, all the stuff you see in this world, I kind of built that buildings, the rides, kind of stuff, and the interior. Hannah kind of built. So she built all the interior. I built like everything. So she built the interior of that, which looks really cool. I like it. Um, so it's quite nice. It's a nice little area. Here's a little bush that's shaped like Mickey Mouse because you just have to. You just have to. There's like a little lake. Um, so this is the map. This is the map of the theme park. It's a bit outdated. We've definitely added a lot more areas to it, so I might need to update that in the future. But here, one of the first kind of shops and stuff is Mickey's Milkshake Bar, which is like a milkshake shop. You come in here, you get some milkshakes. So we have to like the counter with some milkshakes and all like the stuff you need to make a milkshake, milk and powder and whatever you do. This is Andy's toy shop. So we have a couple of toys in here. A couple there we are. So we have a couple bouncy balls, masks and stuff. And yeah, it's like it's a toy shop, isn't it? So it's not too fancy, but it does the job, you know. So here, Aurora's Bakery, which is obviously pink, Princess Aurora. So she sells cookies, drinks, pies, and cakes. So it's a lovely bakery, so guests can enjoy the beautiful flavors of Aurora's Bakery. So this big thing here is actually a sign that says welcome to our new Disneyland. So I built this. So this was the first ever thing built in this park. So I built this for my girlfriend. Right after we built a 100 Acre Wood Hotel, I built that. And that kind of gave me the idea of making this park. So I built it for her and I showed her. This is another hotel, which is Beauty and the Beast themed. There's a beautiful rose on the side of the building. And you can kind of see the hint of gold that gives this whole hotel this theme of beauty and pureness. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know. So it's a Beauty and the Beast hotel that actually has Disney princesses rooms. So yeah, it's a princess hotel basically. But the main theme is Beauty and the Beast. But we have other princesses as well. So we have here Cinderella's room. So we have Princess Cinderella, which is obviously her colour's blue, and she has a couple of armor stands, books, very nice and fancy. Here we have Aurora's room. Aurora's room, basically the same, but obviously pink, armor stands, a couple of bookshelves just for her. So if we go this way, up these steps, we will see the other rooms, which here is Princess Tiana's room. So Tiana is obviously from Princess and the Frog. She has a beautiful bathroom with a bathtub, toilet, and a sink, all that stuff necessary. A nice little bed, bookshelves, and yeah, there's more rooms over here. So we have Rapunzel's room. So Rapunzel, purple, couple books because she loves her books. A lovely bed, and of course a bathroom that is also purple, kind of her kind of color. So it's very. So as my guests stay in the park, they have a couple rooms to stay in, which is nice. So here is Belle's room. So this themed hotel is kind of based on her, or Beauty and the Beast. So she has her own bathroom with a really beautiful view. I mean, if anything, if we was going to make prices, this would be like the most expensive room, just because of the views and, I mean, look at the bed. Look at that. I mean, you don't get that often, huh? Beautiful room, beautiful bed. There's Belle's. So this is Merida from Brave. A nice views, a bow and arrow because she's an archer from Scotland. More beautiful views of the park, and obviously a bathroom. So she's got quite a nice little room as well. So there's Brave. And there is a couple more. I think there's like two more, which is Snow White and Ariel. So we have Snow White's room. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a window or a bathroom. So they're quite small rooms, but it does the job. There's an apple because she bites the poison apple. And then obviously Ariel under the sea, and then we have a little fish tank with a bunch of fishes and a big window. Yeah, so that's the last of the rooms, but we have like a balcony here, so the guests can go up and have a look at the park and the castle. So yeah, I love this hotel. I love the rose on the side. Had to give it that kind of, So now we're going to have a look at Main Street, like the main bit of the main street anyway. So we have more shops, like there is like the real one. Obviously the real one's much better with more shops, but you know. Yeah, so this is at the Mad Hatter's coffee shop or cafe. This is Minnie's shop where she has clothes and different like armors and stuff. So they're just stuff that the guests can buy. Pink with a Minnie Mouse in there. Over here is Under the Sea Aquarium, which has a bunch of fishes, and you know, so our guests can kind of have a look and feel like they're under the sea. But to be fair, we do have a ride similar to that. But that's more of just a walkthrough. We have a proper ride somewhere that's similar. So this is the statue of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Obviously, it's just armor stands, but that's what it's supposed to represent, is the Walt Disney and Mickey. So this is Mary Poppins Candy Floss Shop. As implied, it kind of sells candy floss. So that's that. So I quite like the outside of it. I think that looks pretty neat. And then we have a burger shop or a burger stall, so people can just have a quick snack. And then hot dogs on the other side as well. So there's that restaurant over there, which I will get into in a bit, because that's one of like the main attractions to this main street. So I want to kind of save that to last, sort of just how good I think it is. So this bit here is like, it's like a little meeting bit. There's a couple benches, a Mickey Mouse in the floor. Maybe it's a thing where people can just get in the middle and dance, or I don't know, just drink a coffee. I don't know. It's just there, which I think looks really nice. So this is another restaurant called Woody's Western Diner. So from Toy Story, Woody, of course. What's that? Please book a table here. So there's the counter where you can book, and yeah, so there's a couple of seats and the floor is obviously quite Toy Story, you know. So obviously there's tables on the other side. Over here, there's like more tables and stuff. A big one at the end. Big table there. And there's also an outside area, so our guests can also experience their food and whatever outside with a little fountain. It's quite relaxing. So that's that. So that's the Woody's Western Diner, which is quite a nice, simple but nice restaurant. We have another shop over here, but it's not finished. I haven't quite put interior in yet, so it's kind of just there for now. This is quite, I don't know, it's just a nice little street where people can just walk up and down and just get away from the noise and whatever. So this is it from above. It looks amazing. The castle in front, which if you actually look at the castle, this took me forever to build, a couple of hours. Um, so I just built this from I just looked at a picture and then I was kind of like I just started building. But when you're looking at a picture, obviously a picture's like 2D, so you're not gonna really get the 3D aspect of it. So that's why it's a bit kind of that. But we ignore that, right? Because we're just looking at the front. That's all we're looking at, and the front's the obviously the most important bit of it. So yeah, there's the castle. I'm not sure if it's Cinderella's castle. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not the best at naming princess castles, but I think that is Cinderella's. I could be wrong. So here, this is the restaurant from Ratatouille, which is quite famous. So here you can try and see the logo of the restaurant. So I tried to make it as best as I possibly could. It's a bit too big, but I think even though the size is huge, I think it looks really good. So I try to make it as close as to the actual sign as possible, with like the 3 stars or 5 stars or whatever. So if we actually look inside the restaurant, it's quite fancy. So we have big tables, a lot of food, candlelit, chandelier, and it's quite fancy. I mean, it's the Ratatouille restaurant, huh? So we have the kitchen. It's a bit plain. I actually built this or decorated it. As you can clearly see, it's not as good as when Anna decorates, but it's fine. Um, Outside we have a beautiful fountain with a lot of kind of like seating areas and stuff. So this bit looks very nice. So you can just drink your coffee, eat your food, and look at the huge castle in the distance. But yeah, so this is Main Street. I hope you guys enjoy the tour. There'll be more videos showing around the park in the different areas. So yeah, so this is the Main Street. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. See ya.